is it. Farewell, my friend. You've been great, and I will miss you.
Get out of the picture. Oh my gosh.
Ready for it? Well, it's not snowing today. Let's go take a look at my new 2008 Pontiac Grand Prix. It's a little dirty now. It was clean yesterday when they gave it to me. But it snowed and it rained. Actually, it was mostly all snow, but this is my fifth Pontiac. Or, I'm sorry, fourth Pontiac. My fifth car. Body's pretty much flawless. There's only one little ding there. No big deal. There's no rust. It was used as a rental car for a couple years. So, one thing I do have to do is get a new remote for it, because this one's it's worn out. So these buttons here work, but these two are not working really. So I already kind of broke it in last night with the trash on the seat. Some receipts. It's got mesh seats with side bolstering. As you can see, there's chrome accents around all of the air bezels. There's brushed, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be brushed aluminum or just like silver. I think it's just supposed to be like silver, maybe. Silver accents on the door handles, the grab handles, down here, and on the steering wheel. got a message center. Turn that off. I love the fact that the gauge cluster is almost pretty similar to that of the Aztek's was. We've got the tach to the left, a huge speedometer in the center, and then both fuel and coolant temp gauges right off to the right side. It's got the exact same needle design the Aztek had. I thought that was pretty ironic. One other thing that's wrong with the car, doesn't really bother me much, but there's a fault with the tire pressure sensor on the front right side tire. The dealership that I got it at, which is a Ford dealer, couldn't do anything about it. So they are actually going to make arrangements to have the Chevy dealer next door to them take a look at it and try and resolve that problem. Car drives fine. All tires are, you know, up to the correct air pressure and whatnot. So. And then there's the message center. Go ahead and shut the door. It displays the date, a compass, current gear selection, and outside temperature. You can also have it do many other things. I don't want to do that. Whoops. It will do many other things. It's got an oil life monitor, transmission fluid temp, battery voltage, alternator voltage, the total amount of engine hours that the car's actually been ran. That's the mileage on it, 87,421. 2 tripometers. This is the one that I reset since day one to keep track of all the mileage that I will put on this car. So as of right now, as of yesterday, I put 38 miles on it. The average speed. It's got a timer. Then you can go through the programmable features of the car. There's the tire pressure thing right there. See, it's not picking up the right front tire. And then it'll also display your fuel. Passenger airbag reminder with the seatbelt reminder for the passenger also. It's the first car that I've had that had the smart airbag system where it goes off of the weight of the person who's sitting in the seat. The stereo is pretty much the exact same one that was in the Aztek, minus the cassette player. Like I said, it also has the burnt out display. Once again, that is common on all of these Pontiac backlit stereos like that. So stereo system is really good in this car. It's actually got a lot more bass than the Aztek did. I don't know what that is, but single zone climate controls. Storage space. Perforated leather on the shift knob. Another little storage pocket. This is nothing. 2 cup holders, 12-volt power outlet right here. Center console with another power outlet, and some coin holders, which I can guarantee you will probably never be used. Glove box. Right now it's got the new car information in it. And let's see. Up above, 2 map lamps. For once, they are not on the mirror like the Aztec was and the Alero was. They're actually on the ceiling. I finally have a place to put my sunglasses because I'm constantly losing them. Lighted mirrors. The ceiling has the same type of material the Aztec was made out of on its ceiling. Also lighted mirror. Okay, we'll go in the back. My CD books are back here already, but gonna get floor mats for the car too, eventually. I'm just glad it's a black interior and it's not gray like the Aztec was, because that was kind of hard to keep clean. Very, very comfortable back seat. Cup holders. Seats do go down. That's about it for back there. Going to the trunk. Cool thing about the trunk release is you actually have to hold the unlock button to open the trunk. It's the first time I've ever seen one of those. Clean and spacious trunk. We do have the spare tire underneath. So, got one of those emergency release things too. Wow. Under the hood is the 3800 V6. This is the Series 3 version, which is supposed to be the best out of the series engines like this. This engine was supposed to have cleared any issues with intake gaskets. And I think there were some other things too, so hopefully we won't have to come to any problems with anything like that. Very clean. And now we'll show you how it sounds. This thing's got quite some pep. You don't even have to really push on the pedal hard at all. She takes off. So, and I think that's about it. Also, if the remote worked, the car has remote start, but in order to get that to work, you have to be able to push this and then hold this down. But since the lock button don't work, it doesn't really do anything. The lights will flash, but see, it won't start because you needs to read the lock button has been pushed. But that is my new car.